is so excited for 2015. Raise your hands. You want to know why? Because we are going to rock this new year. This year is going to be our year, ladies, and I'm so excited to be on this journey with all of you. My name is Hillarie, and I am coming to you live from my office, which is actually my bedroom, which is also so awesome considering that we all have a job that allows us to be able to make money from our bedroom, laying in our bed and not even having to wear pants. That's pretty awesome. So Christina asked me to do this video for you, and it took me a bit to kind of think about what I wanted to do, but I want to share with you some things that I've learned that have really helped me boost some party sales. And even though we always talk about recruiting and how important that is for this type of business, we still have to sell. And we still have to be doing events and parties and all sorts of other type of things to get income coming in and selling products. And so I can have quite a few parties going on at once, and I've actually had some pretty successful parties these last few months, and I think it's because some of the things that I've found to be really helpful and really successful. So I'm going to go over a few of those. First off, I want to talk to you about your hostess. We always talk about hostess coaching, but it's always kind of like, well, what exactly do we need to tell her to do? First thing is always be talking to her. Always be talking to her, messaging her throughout the party, congratulating her when she has an order, acting super excited, giving her tips. I always recommend the hostess tagging as many people as she can and asking questions in the party. Have your hostess send a private message to everyone at the beginning of the party, asking them to come hang out and join. Have her post about her party on her Facebook with a picture. Ask her questions throughout the party and say, hey, Amanda, which friend do you think would love this color? And when you ask questions, you have a higher chance of her responding instead of just posting. And always tag her in each post. Every single post you do, tag her. Next thing I want to talk about are party posts. There is actually an art to party posts, and the past few years we've been really moving into a more mobile world. A lot of people don't have computers. A lot of people are running Facebook strictly on their phone, so that kind of changes the dynamic of how you should do your posts. When you post something, you don't want a long description, because if they have to click the little thing that says read more here, they most likely won't do it. You gotta keep your post short and sweet. Ask a question with the post so you have a lot more higher chance of them actually commenting on it, because the more people that you have commenting, the more people are going to see it. Other friends who are in the party that aren't commenting will see it more on their newsfeed, the more likes and the more comments that the post gets. Facebook, let's just face it, they don't like us right now. They don't want us to have our stuff seen, and so they're making it really difficult. But the more people you have commenting, the more Facebook is going to be like, okay, people are interested in this, so I will show it, and I'll let more people see it. But have fun pictures. Have really nice pictures that have a lot of information in the picture. If you have a computer, a really great website is PicMonkey. It's PicMonkey.com. It's free and it's super easy to use. You can go in and edit any picture and make it any size and add information into it, and you can include a lot of the information from your post in your picture. Most people are going to look at the picture first before they will read the description. So if you have a really great picture that has a lot of information in it, they are more likely to comment. They're more likely to be interested in what you're doing. If you're on a phone, it can be sometimes difficult to find the party group that you've set up for your party hostess. And if they're just scrolling through their newsfeed and they see this really cool Lash picture with a really good comparison, then they're going to be, if it sparks their interest and they're like, oh, I want to get some of that. They don't have to ask. They don't have to figure it out. It's there. They can click and they can order, and bam, you just made a sale. Nice and easy. You made it simple for them. And Let's face it, people like it when things are simple and laid out plainly for them so that they don't have to guess. People have to work too hard. Firstly, sometimes they just will flat out give up. So, party link in every post is really important. Another thing that I have actually found to be really helpful is just get back to the basics. Post just about the mascara. If your party hostess has tried the mascara and loves it, then she post only, just make it a mascara party. Don't say a unique party. It complicates things and it makes it less kind of special. And I don't know, I'm sure many of you have looked at Sherry Brown's party tips. And that's one thing that she said is, if you make it a mascara party, it's special, it's something different. Nobody else has mascara parties. And so if you just have a mascara party and you post about the mascara for the majority of the first part of the party, it's going to spark people's interest more. And I read somewhere that it actually referred to having a toddler. You have to give a toddler food 10 to 20 times before they will accept it and want to eat it. And so if you want your customers to eat that mascara, then they're going to have to probably see it in their newsfeed about 10 to 20 times. So if you are doing lash pictures after lash pictures after lash pictures, they're more likely going to see that, be interested, and they're going to want to buy it. They're going to be like, okay, what is this? I've seen this like about 15 times. I'm interested. I want it. And so they are more likely to buy it than just random product pictures. Oh, the BB cream, this. Of course, if people are asking questions about products, definitely do a post about it and tag them in it. That's great. Some of our games are like match the lip gloss to the lip color. That's fine too. You know, it's a fun game where you can also throw a little product info into it and say, you know, I love our lip glosses. They're non-sticky, they're moisturizing, and they have so many awesome colors. My favorite is Luxe or Lavish. But, you know, putting in product information into games is always a really great way to get information out there, but get people excited because people love games. And they like seeing if they win, so that's another great way to get product information out without having to do a ton of different types of posts, and where you can still kind of focus on just the 3D lashes. Another thing that I want to talk about is incentives. I know that everybody doesn't have to do giveaways in their parties. It's not necessary. You don't have to do it. I have always done one simply because I have found the cost to be so little, and I've found things that work for me. So I just want to share a few things that I do to see if it might be beneficial to somebody else. I do party points for my parties. Whoever has the most points gets a prize. The prize depends on the party sales and the involvement in the party. If I have a qualifying party, I will do an eye pigment. I will buy 4 in advance in sexy, confident, and I'll usually give them a choice. Do you want sexy or confident? And that's it. That's what they get. You know, you don't have to let them choose and ship it from your website because that gets really expensive. Plus, then you get the PRS, you get the commissions back, and I think it's a great way to get your products into somebody else's hands. I've booked parties simply off of giving away an eye pigment. If it's less than $200, I do like a 2-week sample. If I have no involvement and I have no sales, I don't give anything away. I just say thank you for the party, and that's it. I feel like it's a great way to get some products into other people's hands. It gives them a little incentive to play the games and to comment and to be active in the party, because the more active people are, the more people are going to see the posts, and the more likelihood you're going to have more sales. To get parties booked off of your current party, because I know that's one big thing is a lot of people have problems with is, okay, I got this party going, how do I get another one going? And one thing that I found to be really, really helpful for me is I will post in the party, I need 3 ladies to book a party on Amanda's party. And if I can get 3 ladies to book, I will give Amanda an extra gift. And that usually gets Amanda excited because she's going to get something else if she can get 3 of her friends. So she starts tagging and asking people, hey, do you want to book a party? It's so easy and so much fun, and you get free stuff. And most of the time I'll get at least one. I'll at least get one party booked, and so that at least replaces the party that's finishing up. Most of the time I will get 3. Again, the price depends on how many sales I've had. I'll give her maybe a 2-week sample. I'll give her $5 off her next order, $10 off her next order. I've done an eye pigment or a lip gloss or eyeliner, just depending on what I have lying around. It's been really helpful for me to actually book parties and then some, book even a couple parties off of one party, and then just kind of snowballs from there. Those are just some of the few things that I have found to really help boost my party sales. The last thing I do want to talk about is follow-up. Follow-up is an absolute must. You need to be contacting customers within 2 weeks after they have purchased and ask them how they like it. Ask them how they're liking the products. That way, if they're having issues, you can help them troubleshoot it and help them love it. If they do love it, then that's great. It's a great time to ask them to book a party. And here's one tip that I have for you. To get that party booked is assume the sale. If they love it, go in there and say, oh, that's great. Isn't this stuff amazing? Let's set you up a lash bash and share it with your friends and get you some free makeup. When would be a good date for you to start one? And most of the time, I'll have them say, oh, that sounds fun. I could probably do one next week or in a few weeks. But what all is it about? And, then you can kind of go into the details of the party of how they get the rewards and whatnot. I usually book parties that way. When you assume that they're going to do it and just assume the sale and say, when do you want to do one? Not, hey, would you like to? I have had a lot more success on them saying yes. If they're really not interested, then they usually just say, no, I'm okay. I don't want to do one right now. Okay, no worries. Let me know if you change your mind. We can always do one anytime. When you start running out of that mascara, let me know and we'll get you a party set up so we can try to get your next one free. Big thing, don't get upset if people say no. It's okay. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Always have an attitude of gratitude. Always see the positive. There's always a positive to be seen. There's always somebody out there. There's always going to be people out there who want makeup. Almost every woman wears makeup, so there's plenty of room for all of us. There's enough people out there to buy. So I want you to all know I love you all so much, and thanks so much for watching and being a part of this with me. Mwah!